everyone, it's Els here on Technique Friday. Today I'll be showing you a Christmas card featuring the dies from the Planner Essentials collection. The dies I used is the Planner Essentials 16 Christmas tree page. Then I have the stitched rounded rectangle die set. And I'm using the stamps from the Winter Words clear stamp set. What I want you to show first, so this is basically the page that you can make. And of course you don't need to put a card on there, in this case I did. So that's the card, and I have another page here done with the Christmas tree by Charlene here. You see, so she kind of made the car in a totally, the truck in a totally different color. Used different mediums on there, like this is very heavy, little pocket here. So that's what you can do as well. So you make it of course in your own style. But I thought it was cute, and I actually did this card on Hochenda, and I wanted to share it with everybody, so with the viewers from the Technique Friday as well. So this is the card, so I'm just going to put it together. What I have is an A2 size card. I used a rounded stitched one here, and this is basically a piece of waste out of a cardboard box that I used because I thought it was nice, because it had a kind of a crinkle in here, so I thought that'd make a nice background. And then this is the label that actually comes in the set. So that little label, you see, that's that one. So that's the truck, so you have a solid and an overlay. These are the wheels. This is the little tag I'm using, and then of course the page die with stitching around it. And then it also comes with a little tree, and you know this tree fits on here again. So Esther thought about everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on the card first, and after that I'm going to trim down the page. So I'm going to trim out the tree, trim down the tree page. So again, a piece of kind of waste cardstock, you know, because cardboard boxes, of course, if you buy something, and especially because this is thicker material, but especially the base dies, like so stitch dies or the rectangle squares, you can cut those out of cardboard as well, depending how heavy or how thick it is. But a lot of times you can use that, and I like the color of that, so that's why I use it. So that's that, and then I'm going to get my trimmer. So what I did, because the page of course has the holes here to go in the planner. So what I did, I trimmed those off. So I just put them on my trimmer, and in this case I trimmed them off. There's other options, that there are things to do that you leave them on, but in this case I trimmed them off. So I also trimmed this now to a 4 1/4, because the card is an A2 size card, so that's a 4 1/4. If you make another size card, of course, you can trim it in a different size. So let me put this away. So now I'm going to put double-sided adhesive on the back. And the paper that I'm using here is a Graphic 45 paper. They always have a beautiful Christmas collection. And this is this year, so the 2019 Christmas collection. And I'm sorry that I don't remember the name, but of course if you go to Graphic 45 you will easily find that. So I'm going to line this up on the side here. So put this down here. And then what I did with this card as well, I actually put the leftover in the inside of the card. And this morning I noticed this is actually upside down, but that's fine. I didn't notice it when I made the card. And this would be a cute, so like actually the top of the card would be nice on place cards for Christmas as well. I think it would make a nice, you see, if you have this on a small card, on a name card. And then you can put your Christmas greetings here. So I'm going to put this card together. So this is the solid one. I actually don't have double-sided adhesive on the back of that one. Could have done that as well. But I did put double-sided adhesive on the overlay, because that's very easy, it's more detailed, so harder to put the tape on. Kind of measuring where the wheel will be, so the wheel will be here. So put this down like this. There you go. And then I'm going to put the overlay. So for the overlay I used white soft finish, and then I colored it, I think, with the Fired Brick Distress ink. So this is the overlay, so that has the tape on it, because then it's easy. You see with all the thin pieces, you can see that it would be harder to put it down with tape afterwards. So I'm going to line that up. That. The only thing I'm not going to press down is this part, because I actually have the tree that's going to slide in here. So this is the little tree, and I think it's fun to kind of make it a little bit dimensional. I'm going to slide it in the back of the car. And here in Colorado, I have to say, when it's the season that people can cut the trees, you will see a lot of cars driving with the tree on the, mostly on the top of the car. They kind of just tie it on the top of the car. You see, so this slides in here. You see, it's kind of fun. Give some dimension if you put it up a bit. So that's that one. And then the wheels, that's actually one die. So it's this die set. So it makes all 3 parts. And then I colored this one black. And like the center, I did also with the black, but just tapped it lightly. And the rim, like that one, that piece, I left white. That little truck is so fun. Of course, can be a fun card for a move when somebody moves and your friends move, because it would be a great card for a moving house as well. Instead of a Christmas tree, you need to find a fridge or something to put in the back, or a couch. And a little sensor. So it's such a fun card to put together. But again, as pages, it does fantastic as well. And you can make the truck in any color you want. So I have here, so I have the little reinforcement here. Put it on here. And then I'm going to put a little piece of twine through it. And on the card that I have there, I etched a little bit that I already did here. I'm just going to put the little tag, put a little knot in the top. I'm going to trim this off. And I think I'm going to put some dimensional tape on this one as well, a little piece. I'm not going to line it up on the side here. Look at that, how fun is that? So this is both from the same stamp set, so the Merry Christmas and the Magical Moment comes both from the Winter Word set. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to download the free project page for supplies, measurements and step-by-step instructions. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on our weekly videos. See you next time!